Welcome back to Sacred Therapy, guys. Doing another walk. Clouds, it's crazy out here. I was just hearing that it's gonna work out better than you thought. For your own divine highest good. You guys have to excuse me. Been working late. Got a whole bunch of stuff going on. How does it always feel like, well, not always, but how does it feel sometimes like, excuse me, like it feels really busy, but also at the same time really boring? Y'all struggle with that too? Yeah, I don't know what that's about. So I literally just started my walk. I've been building healthier routines. Increasing my calories. I lost a nice big chunk of weight through intentional intermittent fasting and increasing movement. And it happened. Oh, I also took alcohol off the table completely to do a cleanse for my own personal reasons. For 6 months. So, and I was completely no alcohol at all. Just so I could, so I could prove it to myself. Because a little bit about me. You know, well, I have a grown adult child, okay? And to all my people watching who also have grown adult children, comment below. How are you coping with them not needing you anymore, or needing you in different ways? You know what I mean, though, when they've graduated into adulthood, they got their adult training wheels on, and I feel like they got their adult training wheels on for a nice amount of time, you know what I'm saying, from like 18, if you're in the States. I don't know about nobody else's legal age limit. They don't teach us about these things. For real. We're kept in an American bubble, and I said, sad, strange little place it is. The lack of knowledge. But yeah, how do you cope? What do you do with yourself? Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I was straight, like, I would just get off of work. I'm like, yep, gonna go to the store, get me a bottle of wine, la la la. And of course it didn't start out as a problem, but then I noticed some things for my own personal journey that I was like, yeah, we're gonna take that off the table, you know. And it's still something that I'm not like, I don't want to get comfortable doing it again, because it really took a lot of weight off me. Like, you would be surprised how much alcohol, especially if you do an at-home job or you sit a lot throughout the day. Yeah, if you drink on top of that, you are definitely adding to the weight gain. And I didn't even realize how much it is. Like, you would think that wine would be all light and fluffy. Nope. It just kind of sat in that annoying place, like that pouch place for all my female viewers. Who we getting? It's mostly female viewers, right? Doing introspection and tarot. I do get into enjoying, like, when I see a male reader, especially a straight male reader. Usually they're doing it with their, like, wife or as a part of a couple. I've seen a lot of readers with, like, it was fun. I found some, like, I don't know if they're like twin flame readers or what they were doing, but they were around during COVID. Not sure if they maintained their channel or their relationship all the way through COVID, because I took my own personal social media breaks and stuff like that. But they were awesome. Ooh, it smells like a barbecue. It's really chill out here today. This is crazy for a Friday. And I got off work later. So it's actually later than some of my other videos have been when we've been recording. But it's actually kind of nice out here today. It's not too chilly yet. Yeah, y'all can really see these clouds. Yeah. So, hold on. Yeah, it's real quiet out here today. You know, I was feeling called to do a reading, and not because I feel like I'm in a heavy place today, but I feel like once we shift the focus back to ourselves and not in the inner critic lens, okay? It's real hard. So give yourself grace. It's real hard when you are feeling depressed. It's the holiday season. If you are in the States and you celebrate the holidays, we just went past Halloween. It's like mid-November right now, so we're like halfway to what I really feel is the bullshittest holiday of them all, but we won't get into that. Y'all might hear some music and stuff in the background, but it's some Spanish music. I don't own the rights to that either. But like I said, it's Friday, so people having parties. They be having fiestas over her. Ooh, cooking it up.
Never should have even went that far, really, because
So really, I don't know. I just invited you guys on the walk with me. Do a little chill session. Whatever may come, may come. So you may be getting invited to a party, a cookout. You may be making a new friend. Um, and depending on where you are, this party might be inside. Because a lot of the United States is in like a freeze area. So, and I hope you guys are preparing and conditioning yourselves for this climate change, because the climate is getting crazy. Ooh, people putting out their lights and all their little decorations. It's so funny when it's November because it's like a blend of Halloween and Christmas is just mushed together. It's hilarious. Giving me that Nightmare Before Christmas vibes. Again, where like Halloween and Christmas met each other and like exploded all over each other, kind of the opposites, right? You know, I think why that has always been my favorite movie is like Jack. Really and truly, I've always felt like Jack. Okay. Um, if you haven't seen Nightmare Before Christmas, uh, go check that out. But I've always felt like Jack because you ever did work that you were passionate about for so long that you burnt yourself out on it, and then got depressed because then you didn't know what you wanted to do, what direction you wanted to take. That's kind of how I see Jack, like, because he just got back from doing his thing as the Halloween, the Pumpkin King, right? And then, bam. Everybody celebrating, turn up, spooky, blah, blah, blah. But, oh Lord, this motherfucker is tweaking. I might have been too quick. Oh no, on the phone too. Okay. Shoot, she had that phone in her hand. That was fine. All right. It's funny on these forward-facing videos, you can tell so much about my face with what is going on outside of me. Like if people are getting too close, you know, all that. Because I am by no means afraid of anything on this earth. No, nothing man-made scares me. It's probably because nothing really surprises me. Was debating with my friends, and now this ain't to say that all people that like horror movies, because I got fam, like my child loves horror movies. So, and remind you, I'm saying child, then adult. A whole ass adult. Sam hell. Well, I know none of these freaking neighborhood walks is probably gonna be able to be monetized, because I can't even help it. That's just my regular stuff. I guess we gotta choose our hard, right? Because I was uncomfortable. You know, living in the suburbs just as well as I'm uncomfortable living back near the old neighborhood. For different reasons, too. For all different reasons. In the suburbs, it was just crowded. At my mama's house, it was personal, situational. Because other than that, the suburbs is quiet. And the only problem I have out there is I feel like I'm going insane because it's too chill. Like there's too much nothing going on. Like out here you'll hear honks and beeps and music and all of that. And I didn't even realize it until I'm watching my videos. And I'm like, oh, these people probably just like, dang, she ain't paying attention to nothing. Nah, bro. When you live in a house with a whole bunch of people for a really long time, and I did that as a child, I've done it off and on again as an adult, depending on certain situations. Because life is life for everybody. Give a damn what you look like, where you from. Life is life out here for all of us. So I'm talking about the common experiences. You got kids, I got kids. You don't got kids, you got some kind of family. Even if you don't like them motherfuckers. Or if you do. Hell. It's hard to people. It's hard to be around people around the holidays. Either I'm getting faster at these walks, because I'm already on the street that is the cut to the block. Man. See, back in the day, I used to be able to walk a mile in like 15 minutes. You know? I mean, like out. Like long distance shit. Like built for it. But I was always outside. That tells you what generation I'm born in, right? And I ain't gonna put my age on here, because that ain't none of y'all's business. I'm old enough to have a grown-ass child, so that tells you enough. Yeah, y'all probably just gonna be even thinking that I be paying attention to where I be at in the conversation. I also got ADHD, so, or some type of focus problem. Squirrel. That's what I've called it. Squirrel. You know, because in my generation, my mom let them tell me what I needed. She sent me for a while, right? Or let me take whatever they were talking about for a while. But the second it had any adverse side effects, she was like, no. I come from a very, like, out of the box thinking. But traditional in certain bodies, you know. So it's not all just willy-nilly crazy. Woo! No. Realize something about myself that maybe might help y'all out too. I'm not going to apologize for caring about people. I'm also, you are not able to use me because I care about you either. You know, like, I can see who's meeting the care halfway and who throws sprinkles at that shit. You know, so I'm not going to apologize for the redirection, because it ain't even a switch up. It's a redirection at this point, because ew. Because I finally was like, why am I doing that to me? Oh, yeah, I'm definitely getting faster, though. I am definitely getting faster. Is that my street? No, that's not my old street. I'm about to show y'all the other side of my old street. They done, I'm going to give them this. In this area, they have really put in a lot of work as far as redoing houses, homes, beautification. Like, the local city is really, they're trying to do their thing. I'm gonna give them that. I don't know what's going on this year. But no, I mean, they're continuing to work on, like, my childhood area, and it's just interesting, like, the timing of everything. And the ghetto bird always gotta make an appearance on my walks. Every walk I take, I be like, what the hell? It's like, you looking for me? Like, where's she going? Monitoration. Dead. Y'all calm down. Jesus. No, I don't even know if I really wanted to run this shit. I've joked about it. Because I feel like this point, a regular person would be way better than a rich motherfucker in charge. It just really shows you where the world is. Just look how fast shit escalates. It's like you got a good ass bonfire going, and then they just shove gasoline on it. That's really what it feels like. Or, y'all know the little cultural coin term, like a dumpster fire. That's what it feels like. A lot of people have been saying that. And I talk to different people. There's division in my own damn family, if that tells you anything, okay? You can't agree with everybody. And actually, I disagree with a lot of people on a lot of different topics. That's also what I mean about a free thinker. Like, I'm not bound by anybody else's rules on what's cool in my world or what's authentic for me. I feel like that. Because I feel like if it's coming from a place of genuine love and kindness, then the world need more of it. Just understand that those people that you're reaching out to, that you know they in a rough spot, because we know. They have to do the work. Ain't no faking that part. I'm sorry. There's just not. There's no faking that part. Damn it. I got too many of these. We did this last time. Oh, yeah. You know what's funny? I've noticed a lot. I'm wearing all black, except for my hood. Oh, and the soles of my shoes. Reconditioning too. Oh man, it's like you gotta unravel old ass beliefs that you forgot was even rooted in there. Like my mom used to tell me all the time, life ain't about fun, and that's real. My mom is realistic as shit. But also that, she was like that on 1,000. Like amplify that on 1,000, where it was just depressing. Not to put her business out there, but I mean, both my parents got anger problems. This is a place about healing and reflection. So, all in all, my parents don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. My dad's never gonna see this. My mom probably would, and she would like it. She might not agree with everything that I'm saying, but she would like it. And I'm trying to tell you, I feel like they turned my old childhood house into an Airbnb. I know they redone it on the inside. It probably don't even remotely feel like I remember it. Which is crazy. And they did it to a lot of houses on this street. That's why when I flip the camera around and show y'all, y'all probably like, oh, that's a nice neighborhood, all nice and clean. They just ain't got no sidewalks. This kind of look like it could be a country ass. Nah, we ain't even in the country. We just in the residential area on the side streets. And it's hilly, so that's why you'd be like up, down, up, down. And I'll be moving this water bottle because it really is a 2-hour walk. Not 2-hour walk, a 2-mile walk. It's at least 1 mile to the park and back. The park is only a block away from that. I loop the other block, take it back to the house. And I've been doing it now. Let's see, started back walking. Man. In the summer, for sure. I got all upset. Walked out my house. August. So from August to November, drastic chameleon type shit on my image. And it's so funny. Like my family and people be pointing it out. And I be like, you know what? You're supposed to change. You're supposed to shift. You're supposed to grow. You know. And I don't know no light workers that have never been in the darkness or traveled in the darkness. Never known them. And if they try to tell you that, they're concealing their more painful shit. Their more painful personal shit. That's the only difference between them and me. Hell, I talk to spirit anyway, guys. So I'm just inviting you guys on the walk, on the journey. I know it's real different without the cards, but I feel like as a collective, we all go through real life. You know, so it's important to ground. It's important to be aware of I don't even know what's happening right now. Sorry, my face did that because I'm trying to pick me up. Don't look like one of these hoes. The audacity. I don't give a fuck. I saw my face was going crazy. I just heard a cat purr, so maybe like animals could be significant too on your healing journey. For you guys, I feel like nature, earth, the trees, that's my company. The energy in the environment, that's my company. So I'll be walking around here trying to heal it. You know, breathe a different kind of life. A life of shit awakening, awareness, accountability. You know, it's time to grow the fuck up. Right? In the way that I mean that is live in absolute joy and freedom. Of course, within reason, as long as you're not harming anybody. Because I'm talking to the Light Collective, and I don't know, guys. I feel like I be walking with a whole bunch of like big Debo ass spirit guides. Like my dragon, I feel like just be flying around. Kicking it. I've always done that. I've always done what I've wanted. I've never really liked authority or being told what to do, how to be, how to behave, how to show up, how to dress. None of that. None of that. So imagine, for my parents, it's probably very much a pain in the ass. And once you kind of establish yourself as a troublemaker, right? We kind of know how family is. They tend to all look at you like, oh, what is it gonna be today? Type shit. But I also did start looking into and realizing like where I was showing up like that in certain aspects. You know. How I don't know, can be too intense, too aggressive, too everything, right? Well, I guess some people was built to show up and make you feel better, while others is built to show up and represent the truth, no matter how much you don't want to hear it. And I swear to God, if this is on some fuck shit, they about to get beat up on the recording. You're right to say, just patience today, bro. Yeah. You know, us light workers and empaths, we take on a lot of responsibility, a lot of accountability, because we can see it from other people's sides. But we sure you're not making excuses for people. And once it feels like work and it feels like, ugh, then it is what it is, right? And I don't even mean like work as in you don't want to give forth the effort it takes to hold yourself accountable. That's not what I'm talking about. Because it could be, perceived that way. But no, what I mean is when you come to a certain level of understanding within yourself that you can see how you might have fucked up in prior situations, and you're doing that because you want to leave a better legacy for your own kids, because they watching you. They watching how you treating people, especially the people you say you love, and they might not be able to tell you in the moments that it's happening, but they're gonna have some thoughts about it eventually. And it's a very humbling experience because you can't do nothing but with that but own it. That's the only thing. And that's what I did give my daughter that, she didn't get. Well, I didn't get from my dad was the accountability piece. He was just like, well, I can't do nothing about the past. Don't tell me why you chose work. But somebody pointed out to me that it was really the underlying belief that life will be better. If he had been around. It'd have been safer, it'd have been blah, blah, blah. That's not necessarily a guarantee. And my mom, yeah. My mama, bam. Especially my mom irritates my soul sometimes. Like, I love that woman to pieces. And we're very different people. Like, it's okay to have your own rules when it comes to what you feel like is possible for you. What kind of life you want to have, regardless of where you've existed, right? Where we've thrived, Because who's to say it would be better somewhere else? But I think I might be better somewhere else, Never felt like that. Like you just want to jump over into the right time. Then there's like all this fear. This fear holding you back. That fear of letting go. And really stepping into that unknown territory. And just, we ain't gonna say going with the flow. We'll say, setting intentions. Yeah, setting your intentions toward where what's familiar, what's unfamiliar to your higher calling. Yeah. Yeah. Machine, I love light. And be brave. Step into that unknown.